Okay, so 5 minutes, we're going to talk about the evolution of technology in financial services and what it means. I figured everyone was going to want to talk about data science and AI, so I wanted to back up and pull into a much larger, slower moving trend that's really affecting the way people do their job. So back in medieval times, in 2015, technology essentially supported financial services. Financial services all existed in one big institution, whether that was deposit products, loans, payments, and credit cards, investing. All these things existed in a bank, okay? And then fintech, what was then called fintech, came around, which essentially was putting new UX, slick, cool skins on those existing products, right? So I put a couple of examples down here. So deposit products, you could put things in an online bank account like Max My Interest, loans, lending club, and online lending. Payments, you had Venmo pop up. Investing, like Betterment and all the robo-advisors. I wrote this in 2015 because back then everyone was super worried about millennials. Oh my God, they hate their banks. But the reality, and nobody cares about millennials as much as Gen Z anymore, but back then millennials were really important. And they didn't care at all because in reality you had all of these different new ecosystem partners and companies that were picking apart the bank with better experiences, which is a good thing, okay? So now, finance is coming to your workflow, and that is what's been happening. And this is really, really, really important. And I think everyone in this room, like just by age, I'm sure is like, yeah, of course that's what's happening, but it wasn't an of course, because you have all kinds of regulatory and technological hurdles to do that. So the ability to have a payment system embedded in a retail, the ability to have, and this is the company that I didn't give my background, but I ran a large financial media company called MarketWatch. You may have heard of. I had my own company called Even Financial, which became Engine by Moneyline. I was CEO of a social network called StockTwits, which is the largest social network, 7 million members for investing and trading. So like I had this like sort of interdisciplinary view. The idea that you can go to CNBC, I took this picture this morning, and look at an article about loans, get identified and matched by a company like Even, and use data that a lender could never, ever, ever use by law to match that person with an appropriate financial services product embedded in that existing workflow. That's a big deal. So what does that mean for work? Oh my God, I'm gonna be early. I was so nervous. Okay, but that's okay, because this is the most important slide. The whole point that I was trying to make with thinking about this is that, yeah, the tools are going to change, AI, data science, et cetera. But what's the macro trend of embedding large, complicated, regulated tools into other things that you're doing means that what becomes important is different, right? So instead of having like a bank, you work in a bank and you're going to have all kinds of, inside your firm collaboration. Now you're going to have different firms that are working with each other instead of just another department. That's different cultures, it's different technologies, different goals. Like almost everything that I've done since I left MarketWatch, or even with the partners at MarketWatch, but when I was at Even, trying to put all these different marketplace partners together, it's about the skill set of aligning goals and technologies. It's not about building a cool product. It's not about the hard skills. It's about the soft skills required to create an ecosystem partner, right? Okay, there's more intra-product competition. So for each one of these pieces, it used to be like your bank had a bunch of lending products, your bank has a bunch of deposit products. Now there's 10 companies competing to be your payment provider. Venmo, PayPal, Google, everybody. There's 10 companies competing to be your wealth manager. 10 companies that are looking to do each one of these different things. So that's good because it creates a much more customer-focused mentality, which is what you want to have. SI graduates, people that think about the customers, huge advantage. Adaptability, Nate said this, everyone's going to say it. It doesn't matter what hard skills you're learning here. What matters is that you're able to take those skills and apply them to whatever's next. I can assure you that in 1996, when I graduated undergrad, I did not think I was going to be building AI tools for wealth management because none of that existed. And most importantly, focus on the things that are durable as you build these as you build your own relationships, as you build relationships with customers, as you build skills. You want to build moats around first-party data, things that only you know, plumbing and pipes, things that only you can control or that you have an advantage in controlling. And my personal thesis, which would take a lot more than 5 minutes, prioritizing customer attention and the relationship with customers, because people's attention is actually the highest, most valuable commodity. The end.